West Point, a little old man and a little old lady, and they would come every season in the springtime to camp on Double Springs. And the little old man would come on a horse, a pony, and would leave walking. Towards the end of their visit, he would come in a cart, a basket pulled behind the pony, and he would leave on the pony. What they would do, they would come with their pony and their pup, and they would camp out and fish and hunt and collect these purple thistles and make a bouquet just like I had this morning. And Sadie told me she watched the Indian woman take this bouquet of thistles and with her crippled up little husband start hitting him on the chest, on the arms, on the back with these purple thistles. And I'm not sure what state of bloom they were in. I imagine it was probably early in the season before they come really pickery. But she would not beat him, but flog him with thistles all up and down his body, on his legs, on his back, on his arms. And at the end of the season, he would have healed this arthritis that he had and would be able to be limber and move and be spry, and they would walk back up to West Point every year. So I think of these purple thistles. They're not actually horrible. They're really beautiful. And they do have a therapeutic value, apparently, with old Indian lore, that they can be healing. But once they go to seed, and they're in flower right now, they have a tendency to spread all over. And I would really hate to see that happen on Double Springs, because I spent 35 years eradicating yellow star thistle from over 3/4 acre parcels. There is no yellow star thistle on my 3 properties. Anyway, the last point I was going to make was, today there is an IHSS advisory board meeting at 1 o'clock. I intend to be there. Oh, they love to see me there. I have invited a couple of people to attend because I am committed to making them accountable and responsible and answerable. And I will return next week and tell you how well received I was or not, and let you know how high the thistle are next week.
Bonnie, thank you very much for that story and for sharing something about Carol's grandmother and for being an advocate for IHSS. It is appreciated.
Carol's grandmother had a range of stories. That was the best story she ever told me. I will tell you, not the worst, but the saddest story that she ever told me at some future date. But I know the Historical Society interviewed her and had her stories on tape. I don't know if they still have them, but she was amazing, and she was sharp to the end.
Thank you so very much.
Ms. Newman, I would suggest to you that it's not unusual for a brave to start moving when his wife starts flogging him.
Okay, is there anyone else who'd like to have a comment not on the agenda?
30 seconds.
Mr.
I just
Fry.
want this lady here, we need people from Arnold, we need people from District 3 on the mental health board, and I hope this lady comes to you and applies.
We've already been working on that. Thank you, Mr. Fry. Thank you. Is there anyone else who has an item they'd like to discuss that is not on the agenda? Great. Can we move to item 9, please? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my apologies. It has to do with the Calaveras County Fair and jumping frog. So I'd like the...
Is that an endangered frog?
Is that an endangered?
This is Ribbit. Ribbit can't speak, but could certainly let you know how he feels. I'm Ray Malherbe from the Calaveras County Fair, and we're here to give you a little packet and to invite all of you to attend this year's fair. The fair opens on Thursday and will run through Sunday this week.
This is very cool.
And Ribbit is a brand-new mascot and was named by one of the children in the community. We did have a contest. We have 2 other new mascots this year. Our other mascots have retired. They were getting a little bit older and couldn't move around quite as well. Didn't have the thistle or whatever it was.
Thistle?
So,
Ray, I bought my parking pass yesterday,
yes.
and they told me it was out at the old airport. And the old airport's right here in San Andreas. Is there something you want to tell me?
Well, unfortunately, we mix things up sometimes. We call it the old airstrip, and that's where, it used to be a landing strip, actually, and it's an area we use for parking now. But there was an airstrip at one time.
Is that behind where the campers are?
Yeah, yeah. That was an airstrip, and cowboys actually used to come in and land there, compete in the rodeo, take off, and then go to another rodeo. That's back when they were trying to earn as many points as possible.
But that's the road that goes to the barns. You go behind the
Yeah.
It's up a
campers
little-
to the barns. So where are we parking?
There'll be people there to show you exactly where to go.
Would you like to introduce your board members?
I would. We have a couple of board members here.
Good morning, I'm Gay Cowan.
I'm sorry, our other board member left. And these are members of our frog jump committee. These are the people that put on the frog jump itself. You want to come up and say something, Ron?
I'm Ron Dwelly. Here, we'll see you all out in the greens here in about an hour. Maria, I expect you to kiss the frog.
And I'm Kathy Zankinella, and yes, we did fly passengers out of the fair over there. See the fair from the air. That was back in the 70s,
Well,
80s.
Kathy Z always gives me a frog to wear. I don't have one today.
Oh, God.
I don't know. It's tradition. No, I'd like the silver one, the pewter one.
I'm hoping that the others, Marita, you have passed on to somebody.
My other frogs?
Your other
I
frogs.
have. That's
Okay.
why I never have it. Thank you, Kathy Z.
Thank you very much.
We'll have a wonderful fair and a lot of
So,
attendance.
yeah, so are you going to be out with us at noon today, jumping?
We will be out there. Ribbit will be there. Ribbit does not jump and compete against your frogs because
He or it is an endangered species?
no, it's just that Ribbit is too good and not a real professional. Can't compete against the amateur.
So it can't be endangered.
Well, if he can outjump our frogs, it must not be Tim Fallendorf in there.
No comment.
What can you tell us about this spring carnival?
The spring carnival is actually the fair. We have a new carnival this year, Paul Maurer shows. They are coming in and starting to set up now. They have a wonderful carnival. We've been to a couple of the shows and seen them. They are really first class, and you will see some new rides that are pretty spectacular. There's one that called the Drop Zone, and I would suggest you all try it.
After you.
Well, my grandson says that I have to go, and I'm trying to negotiate with him, but I may end up there.
Thank you
Good
so
luck.
very
All right, thank
much.
you.
We'll see you at the fair.
Okay.
Bye, Kay. I'll see you at noon. Oh, wait, don't leave until it's not over till it's over. There is a
I'll move
motion.
item 9, the resolution proclaiming the week of May 10th through 16th, 2010 as Week of the Calaveras County Fair and Jumping Frog Jubilee.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passes on a 3-0 and 2 wish they could be here.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you so very much. I'd like to move to item number 9, please. Oh,
And that was 10,
I meant,
item 10.
excuse me, item number 10. Oh, we had a change. This is a public hearing, a resolution to change the name of Mustang Street to East Thunderbolt Trail. Well, if there's no member of county staff to do it, I'll just give a brief explanation. This is a street off of Mustang Road in Arnold. It has been quite confusing to the residents, the fire department, UPS, FedEx, people coming, the people on the street asked to finally have the name changed to what they had always been calling it, which was Thunderbolt Trail. And since there is a Thunderbolt Trail and Mustang goes off of it, the consolidated opinion is that it should be East Thunderbolt Trail. This is an agreement, well, oh, he got a haircut, no wonder he's not here on time. So the
Scheduled it this morning.
yeah, so the neighbors, the fire department, everyone is in agreement that it's East Thunderbolt Trail. Is that not right, Mr.
That is
Garcia?
correct, and we have received emails from neighbors thanking the board for the action last week, starting this process. They're
Okay.
looking forward to the name change.
Okay.
Well, if we want to focus on tourism, maybe we should name it Mustang Ranch Street.
Are there any questions of Mr. Garcia on this? Okay, I would like to,
I'll move the action, Madam Chair.
well,
Second.
this is, we have to call it, it's a public hearing.
I thought
So
you
I
did.
want to open the public hearing. Is there any member of the public who'd like to address this? And Mr. Garcia did say he's received comments from the people on the street supporting this. Since there's no one, I will close the public comment. I will bring it back to the board. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Yes, second the motion?
All in favor? Aye. Passes on a 302. Thank you, Mr. Garcia. Did you just cut your hair for the frog jump, in celebration? Are you jumping today? Yes. All right, Mr. Garcia.
He has? He has?
Yes. All right, good, very good. Thank you. I'd like to move to the next item, which is review of correspondence, reports and various matters. Mr. Tryon.
I'll be at the fair some days next week, and that's all I have, Madam Chair.
Mr. Thomas.
I guess I should say I have LAFCO next Monday, since that's before the next meeting, so.
Yes.
Next Monday, we have a LAFCO meeting.
Madam Chair, I also will be attending the LAFCO meeting next Monday night in these chambers. And as Supervisor Tryon has stated, the schedule is full this week with fair activities, and I expect to be out there as much as I can. That concludes my report.
Okay.
Does being you're running for office, that mean you're buying us all beer?
As a matter of fact, I will be pouring beer on Friday night.
I
So
was saying buying.
no, I'll be pouring it for you if you buy it. So.
Okay.
Tom?
He's-
Need to make an appointment with mental health.
Could you come to the podium?
Okay, all right.
I would, but right here it says communication disorders are excluded.
I just want to report, there was a fundraiser for the Humane Society on Saturday in Valley Springs at the Vet Hall, and it was the Mountain Melodies group, and none of you have heard them. They're an awesome group of women throughout the county who sing in harmony, I suppose. Since I don't sing, I don't know what words to use, but Russ was part of the act, and it was fun.
I was drafted. So.
Yeah, he was drafted. He really did a good job. I will also be at the fair. I would like to remind the board members that the Solid Waste Task Force is looking for volunteers to help staff the booth. And please contact Cindy she could use your help. Also, I don't even know how to say this, but I'm going to just put it out. I am modeling in the Big Trees Association fashion show. I don't think I've done that since 10 years old. So I
Says
had
right here
to,
that modeling is included.
But not in Calaveras County.
Where are we getting today?
also on Monday, I will be at Avery Middle School all day for a program on celebration of learning, and I'm looking forward to doing that. If there's nothing else, I'll go to the CAO.
Just a reminder that our Calaveras County Government Frog Jump is at noon today, and that all departments are listening. Please come and jump your frogs, and the proceeds will go to the Humane Society. So, and I want to thank the fair board, the staff, and all the volunteers for the work they've done to get the fairgrounds ready. It looks beautiful, and we encourage everyone to go to the fair and spend money in our county. That's it.
Mr. Jones.
We're jumping a frog today from my department, and that frog is named No Respect.
Mr. Jones, are you jumping?
No, that's not, I'm not jumping, and that's all I have.
Did you want to tell us who the jockey is?
Stephanie, our newest,
Oh, it's newest member of the, okay. This board meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Do we have our closed session?
Oh, I'm sorry, closed session is canceled.
Oh, cancel?
Yes.
Well, what happened with the meeting last week?